Speaking of elections, and you're on that very important committee, what has bubbled up thus far as the key pieces of legislation dealing with elections processes?
Well, it's been interesting this year in regards to elections. Probably something I think the folks out there might like to know about. One of the bills that we heard on Tuesday afternoon and will be included in the omnibus election bill is having uniform election days and uniform polling places. That means you would have a 4 dates, different dates a year. One of them would be the general election in November. The other one would be on the usual state primary date. Another one maybe in May, and another one could be end of February. But all elections in the state of Minnesota then would occur on one of those 4 days depending upon the need. Whether you're a school district, a city election, township, they have their own special date, but they would have that. But in addition to that, those other 4 dates. And so the big thing also is to establish the polling place locations. So once those are set, they stay the same throughout the year, unless there's an emergency, or say it's had a water problem or an electrical problem and that polling place isn't available. Well, then they should be able to change that location for that kind of cause reason. But otherwise, people would ahead of time, I mean, if there's anything you get a lot of phone calls about in elections, and we had a city elections manager testify, and he said by far and above, people get angry when polling places change. They go here and then they go there. So establishing a uniform election dates ahead of time, you know those dates, and that's enough. And then you have the same polling place for each of those 4, other than an emergency or a very special circumstance. That will actually increase voter turnout. Instead of trying to find your polling place, where do I go, which day is it on? Now you can put an ad in your local paper in December and say for next year, these are the 4 dates,
right.
These are the locations. And that is what helps to increase voter participation when they have that kind of consistency. And that would be the first time in Minnesota. And so far, it's actually going quite well. We're getting quite a bit of support for doing so. We're working with the townships, with the cities, League of Minnesota Cities, with the county organization, with the Secretary of State's office, getting all of their input to make sure administratively it works with all the various things we've got going.
Well, having spent some time in local government, I'm fully aware that there are some really strange election occurrences. Townships annually meet in March now, fairly early in March, I think the second Tuesday
in March.
And they have their election and they have their budget setting for the following year. Then you have cities that typically vote perhaps on either primary day or in November. School boards can be elected at different times. So I can see where, from a citizen standpoint, some uniformity would be appreciated.
Absolutely. And not only that, I mean, when I have a packet of information that you flip through it and you see the multitudes, Wednesdays, Thursdays, hours change and all of that. Standardizing the hours, the polling places, and the dates, I think, agreed. I think Minnesotans would find that very welcome.
Now, again, from a local government perspective, sometimes polling places have to change.
Absolutely.
Because of circumstances beyond the local governing body's control.
Right, and we're working out that language in this bill so that it works administratively. And with input from the cities, from the counties, everybody like that, we're taking all their input, making sure it works so that they have that flexibility, which is very important.